Welcome back to the battlefield. It has been quite some time since I have played this campaign again, so give me just a moment to catch myself up to speed. Alright, so down here we've got the Forgotten Warriors. It looks like they're kind of making a move this direction. I'm a little bit concerned about the Indians, but we're not enemies of theirs yet. If I put this army in to garrison this city, it doesn't give me enough of a public order penalty to start causing problems. So I think that's okay. I would start swapping out just a couple of these units for heavier infantry, but I don't want to just in case they decide to attack right now. Okay, these guys, if I remember right, they are just coming down because they are at war with Parthia. So I don't think they're coming to my border to cause problems for me. I think they're coming down to try and fight Parthia, which is actually a really, really good thing. Obviously, we've got this battle ready to go, and I could auto-resolve it and win pretty easily, but I would rather wait until I've got my second army in position, because this army is not designed for sieges at all. These guys just took Raga not too long ago, and they've been replenishing ever since. Alright, so everything looks like I pretty much just need to wait over here. My spy's just hanging out. Yeah, let's go ahead and bring this spy all the way down here, because if I remember right, I had another spy up this direction. I do not remember right. I can't quite disband some of these armies just yet because they are providing so much public order for me. Let's see, what could I do to make this positive public order? Cultural differences, so at the moment, not a ton. I might just have to float this army back and forth between provinces, or maybe these guys, we will see. For now, this army is just coming over to Nicomedia to help out with the garrison effort, to make sure that if the RDA decide they want to declare war, I will have at least something over there ready to hold them back. No one old enough to get married, nobody to adopt, loyalty looks fine. I could let this guy get married. Do you know what? I actually think I may as well. Yeah, why not? Because then what I can do is start spending a little bit of money to increase their loyalty. Okay, I've actually got a pretty good treasury right now, so I'm going to do that right off the bat. Do I need to organize games anywhere, or would it be better to do something else? Let's go ahead and organize games at Palmyra. Just do what we can to help out with the public order here, because cultural differences will cause a problem for pretty much the rest of forever. At least until I secure that province. Alright, that should be good enough for this turn. Let's go to the next. What's going on with my map in the bottom right? That was weird. I don't know if that recorded, but it didn't fade away properly. rebellion, that's just fine. Especially because I've got an army right here to immediately put it down. That army has changed course because they can't go through the rebellion. Unfortunately, this means I will have to actually fight the rebellion. I don't want to risk them having an opportunity to sneak in behind me and take some of my territory, so I may as well just get rid of them now. Will we have the range if we set up here to hit them from the get-go? Yes, we will. Just play defensively here. There's no need to get aggressive and push out against them while I have an advantage in numbers. So let's just go ahead and pull all these guys back, start the battle, make sure the spears are protecting the artillery. Artillery, you may fire at whatever targets you see fit. Just kidding, I'm going to go ahead and have them spread their fire. I should probably try and have them hit the general a little bit, because the general will be a tougher target to kill. Need to be a little bit careful with what the archers spend their ammo on. Just to make sure I'm not getting any friendly fire.
What are your orders?
Go ahead and send the cavalry out and around behind so we can run them down.
We await your orders. Loose! Orders, my lord. One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Let's have the archers change fire so that we don't rout this one just yet, because I want them to stick around long enough that I can chase them down. Okay, archers switch over to their general.
Used all its ammunition.
Have the archers cease fire. Bring these guys out and around and trap as many of them in as possible.
We are at your command. Awaiting orders. Spears ready. What are your orders?
Go ahead and let the horse archers chase down that general for as long as they can.
We are at your command. Heavy horse at your command. The enemy general is dead.
Oh, is that just remnants from the enemy general? Okay, that's fine. Alright, is that everyone? These guys are still chasing down a couple, but those couple won't make up a whole unit, so yeah, that should be good. Managed to avoid any friendly fire, which is always a good sign. I wonder which of my units took casualties. Be interested to see who actually got killed by that light spear unit. Let's see. I guess it's not going to show me here. How'd the artillery do? Probably didn't accomplish a whole lot. All of them got wiped out, so I should be fine to just ransom the captives, take the money. Yeah, so it was cavalry. And actually it was this spear unit that took the most casualties. That's interesting to me. Okay, next turn is winter, so instead of dropping back and getting those couple of guys replenished and then moving forward, I am just going to get as much movement as possible, because I'm not sure whether it will take a full turn's worth of winter movement to go that far. Right, we're not taxing this province, it's still at minus 18. Why is it losing 12 for military presence? Have I got an army garrisoned? Okay, so I have an army garrisoned and I need to pull them out of the city. I am fine to do that, I believe. Okay, we're going to have problems down here. Let's go ahead and send this army after Susa and see if we can hopefully draw this army back in a way, because if the Indians decide to declare war, then we're going to have a big problem on our hands. So while we are at it, why don't we see if we can get some kind of diplomatic immunity here. Non-aggression, I am willing to pay you actually quite a lot of money to not fight me. Was that the wrong faction? Did I just do that with Nabatea instead of the Indians? Oh, thank goodness. It turned like lighter green over here, so I got worried for a minute that I did it with the wrong faction. Alright, so that's a big chunk of change, but hopefully it means these guys won't be involved in any fighting that happens down here, because this army with a garrison, I'm pretty confident we can defend ourselves. And if they don't decide to attack, then we'll have two armies to wipe them out with. Alright, so we should be good to go down there. Let me just check through all of my provinces and make sure everything looks alright. Got some construction to do here. I'm a little bit hesitant to upgrade that, I think because I was waiting for this to go and the public order situation isn't phenomenal just yet. So let's hold off on that. I can go ahead and pop this army into the settlement. Hurts public order just a little bit, but that's okay. Okay, public order's positive here, but if I remember right, pretty much all of that is coming from this general. So we got 15 from characters, 2 from military presence. So if he were to leave, we'd be minus 17 from this, -3. So once that builds, I actually might be able to pull this general out of this province and have him rotate over to Galatia. You are back from your mission, so go organize games at, I believe it's that province, but I'd better make sure. Yes, Mada. Organize games at Mada. We can't be having rebellions forming behind us while we are trying to take ground. Alright, is that all for this turn? Looks like it. Okay, let's go to the next one. Peace. So, I'm sure you want peace now that you've realized you can't do anything to conquer me. Of course, I guess I'm the one that started this war, right? It wasn't them. Now I need to start thinking about maybe establishing some client states out here. Let's go for cavalry training. While we're here, we'll keep getting some more food. Actually, is that the right call? It would be good to get this for the sanitation and the growth, but I obviously don't have the required technology. Oh, that's just my sieging army. Don't care about that. Alright. Barely actually had enough movement to get in there, so it was a good thing that I didn't go back just to pick up 9 extra troops. That's the kind of thing I would normally consider doing. But okay, if I charge out and attack them here, I will not get the garrison to come out and help, so let's not bother with that. Let's go take Susa off of their hands, but first, if I remember right, what I was thinking was just liberate Susa. Don't actually conquer it. Because I don't want to be at war with the Indians yet. I want to be able to focus up this direction and hopefully get rid of Parthia first. So, I'll fight that probably the beginning of next episode. And we will jump into this battle right now. So what are we up against? 4 archers, 5 archers. Is that an archer unit? Can't quite tell if that's a bow or a sling, but maybe I'm just blind. Anyway, just a couple of archers, and then all of these Persian spears, which are actually pretty dangerous, but I've got plenty of heavy infantry of my own, plus I'll be able to fight them up on the walls, so let's get in there. Now the plan going into this is to start way back from the city walls and just make sure my whole force moves in together, because I obviously want to get the artillery in position, and since they're in the reinforcing army, they're going to have a long way to move. So this might be a bit of a long battle at the first, just while I'm getting the army in position. I'm trying to think where a good spot to attack from might be. So the reinforcements will be arriving out here. This might not be a bad segment of wall to attack because it's only got 2 towers supporting it. It is a little bit far away from the victory point, but against AI that tends to not matter too much. Let's just get everyone over here at first. Alright, now, ladders. I think I do actually want to fight on the walls for a lot of this battle. Go ahead and drop the ram up here. I don't know whether I will actually use it. 2 of our light ladders. You know what might be good? My voice just cracked, that was exciting. What might be good is if I try to open up this wall and then mostly fight over here so my artillery can hit them in the side and have a nice clean angle on them. Alright, so I'll go ahead and leave one tower over here, just in case I decide I want to use it. But I'll put, well, I don't really need 3 towers over here, that's just overkill. Do you know what? Let's actually do this number. Let's stage an attack on this side of the wall, but have our artillery stationed over here to fire into the side. Alrighty, now these legionary spearmen. I'm gonna try and sit far enough back that the whatever artillery they have on the walls can't shoot me right off the bat, because I don't have an answer for it, and I don't want to commit to the walls immediately. I want to use my skirmishing abilities first. So let's just go ahead and sit back here, wait for the archers to come in. Okay, they didn't actually set up any artillery over here anyway, so that's not a problem. Fast forward while the reinforcements enter.
Reinforcements have arrived. The battle is turning in our favor.
Okay, artillery, I need you to not fire at will. That is #1 priority. #2 priority is get up here and get ready to fire. Bring the archers up next to them. Not quite sure what kind of line of sight this piece of artillery will have, but I think I should at least be safe to start sending some of these guys up on the walls. So let's send the Galatian swords first. Is that what these guys are? Yeah. Send them up here first. And while everyone else is moving, I'll just reorganize the army a bit. Armored horse archers can be very, very useful. Okay, that's a general, so I don't want to just throw him in. The rest of these spears can start moving around this direction. I'll actually keep these guys over here just in case the AI tries any funny business with sallying out after the cavalry. I almost guarantee it won't happen, but just in case, it would be better to be prepared. Alright, now let's let the army get in position. As soon as the artillery is set up, we can begin firing and breaking down some of these walls. I'm not going to destroy this tower, instead I'm just going to contest it. Did I actually tell these guys to get on the ladders, or did I just tell them to get close? I think I just told them to get close. Alright, so now the bombardment can commence. Okay, now none of these have any experience, so it'll be interesting to see how accurate or inaccurate they are. I'm shocked I didn't get any extra kills with those overshots. I probably will take out this tower because I don't plan on fighting for it, but that said, it doesn't have very good range, so maybe I don't need to. I should probably just hang on to some ammo and see what happens. Slingers can go ahead and move up.
Advance at speed!
The walls are breached!
Do I take down the corner? Will it actually open up the whole corner? I don't know. Yeah, whatever, let's take it down, why not? It would open up a lot of this angle. I was going to say hopefully we can get some extra kills on top of the wall while we are at it, but I guess that's not going to happen. I'm almost tempted to cease fire while the AI are getting in position, because it seems like they were maybe set up all the way over here. Let's have these two stop firing and just make sure we're not wasting any ammo.
Warriors ready! Warriors!
The walls are breached!
Okay, so that's opened up a nice big hole. We finally got some extra damage in on some infantry over here. Yeah, it looks like they were just not planning on defending this part of the wall. They were planning on defending up here. So I'll actually give them time to get in position, because that will give me an opportunity to get a lot of extra kills. If their archers are over here, that's fine, because they won't be able to hit any of my guys from that position. All of these spears are still moving, and you know what, since they're not going to be first through, I can let them run. Alright. I think it'll be okay to just go ahead and start sending these towers up now. I don't think I should wait for that. I'm a little bit hesitant to put that second tower up immediately just because these walls are so damaged.
Make them bleed!
I guess if they can go up next to each other, that'll be alright. But I think the more of my force I can rotate over here, the more of the AI I can get into this area, because that's where I want them to be. I don't really see a need to knock down that wall, because for the most part I can just fire over it.
Galatians! Forward!
Alright, now we'll just slow march up here.
No more spearmen! Advance at speed!
Start bringing the archers into play.
At the double!
I wonder if I can even get my slingers to have an angle in through here, so let's see if we can get them in position as well. This artillery piece is not firing, which is a good sign. It's weird that they have a unit of archers defending that gate, but, you know, just AI things.
We await your orders. As you wish, our spears are yours. Follow me. Marching!
Okay, and what I'm hoping is that once I start contesting this wall, they will all start to rush over here. If not, then I will be able to get in behind them for free and start doing some damage. Either way, it looks like it should be a winning situation for me. I don't think there's much point in using my slingers to fire on this unit just because it's a phalanx unit and I would be hitting them in the front. Okay, this is what we wanted to see. Let's get some artillery going into here. Okay, I don't want my slingers under fire just yet, so let's pull them back.
Swords!
You know what, you guys, just hold your tower right here. Oh, it's too late. Yeah, I am actually a little bit worried about destroying the walls out from under my own guys.
Missiles at your command! At speed!
This wall is still fairly healthy, so we should be alright. They've decided to not contest the walls just yet. I wonder if I can trap some of these archers up here. Let's see if we can take down the archers.
At the ready! Armored horsemen!
Meanwhile, all of these guys are going to be taking up position on the wall. They will, of course, be taking fire from enemy archers, but that's okay. These are kind of throwaway units at the moment anyway.
Battle ready and eager! Get ready! Slingers! Ballista!
Go ahead and let one of my ballista fire into that area.
Ballista!
Have another one keep trying to hit this group just because there's a good chance I can do some damage.
Artillery!
And then these guys can keep working on the wall here.
Slingers!
Alright, let's bring these slingers forward. No, let's use the archers here. Try and get rid of some of their archers. One of these units of swords can go over here and start contesting the gate. The other unit of swords just needs to hang out and get ready to go up the wall. Okay, how are we looking here? Really inaccurate fire from the ballista, but that is to be expected with DEI. Okay, archers, go mop up these units real quick. Slingers, because those units will be mopped up, you can go ahead and move in and get ready to fire on this area.
Keep watch!
The walls are breached.
Alright, which artillery piece was firing there? You guys have done your job. Okay, all of the artillery, cease fire for a moment. Let's let things play out for a little bit here. Not quite up the ladders yet, so I can't tell those guys to go in. Come on, lads, get over here. Okay, we're just about out of that one, so I think I can send these guys up here now. It says they're moving, but they're not moving. At all. What's going on? Let's shuffle them around a little bit, see if we can fix that.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Just about done with these archers. They are putting up a little bit more of a stink than I would like.
We are at your command!
Okay, can the slingers reach this far? Yes, let's have you hit that area. No, you guys need to be going this way. Maybe I should just stop giving them orders. Okay, that unit seems like it's a little bit broken, which, it's a little bit annoying, but it's not too big of a deal. Okay, archers, I'm not quite sure what you're doing here, but let's just reset a little bit. Slingers are not firing particularly effectively, so let's give them an actual attack order here. Oh, these guys are getting stuck on the unit that's coming up the stairs here. Come Come on, the sooner you get over there, the better. Okay, archers. At this point, just fire at will. Nah, hit their archers. Slingers, make sure you're hitting something useful. Alright, archers pull back. You're not being that great right now. This unit's gonna die before they get over there, my goodness. Go ahead and send these guys down off the wall, because again, they're just kind of a throwaway unit. Try and get an angle on these horses. I would use the ballista to try and take out these archers, but I just don't think that's actually going to do me much good. Whatever, go for it. I'm not going to use their ammo anywhere else, I don't think. You guys fire at will. Let's see what the archers target. Good. That is a good place to target. Okay, you guys go ahead and keep charging down off the wall. You guys keep charging over here. I actually might just send you straight after that unit so I can get my cavalry in the city. Yeah, we're not having much effect on those archers. We're doing a little bit of damage, but not much. Totally fine if the Galatians all die. I don't really care about them. Just let the archers keep firing at will. As soon as we get engaged with this artillery piece, I'll move the cavalry over and we can start getting inside the city. I just don't want that artillery to wreck my expensive units. Okay, they are going to need some support though, because their morale isn't great. Artillery's out of ammo. Can I have you guys hit everything on the ground here instead of on the walls? I guess not really. Okay, you three just finish off that unit.
The men are wavering.
Don't waver. Now is not the time. Okay, hide. Just get out of line of sight of that tower if you can. Don't rout, men. You can hold. Let the archers keep firing at will. I should have just sent in the infantry by now, but whatever. Oh no! Will they capture the tower? That's unfortunate. Well, I was hoping to get my cavalry in there, but oh well. I could still send units up there, but this battle looks like it's just about over anyway. Yep, time to send in the cav. Okay, archers may no longer fire at will. Start moving the infantry in behind the cavalry. Yep.
We have captured a tower.
I wasn't expecting them to have more spears. Okay, archers. Hit those guys. Swords, go ahead and just chase them off for now, while the cavalry comes in to help out.
Armored horse archers! We are at your command!
Hopefully I can get through there. Send some spears in to help out.
At your command. Double time.
What are your orders? Horse archers! Noble spearmen!
Didn't quite get there in time, but we are starting to silence some of these archers.
Weapons ready! Noble spearmen! Armored horse archers!
I don't want to run in there and just take a load of javelins with my horse archers, so I'm just going to pull those units back.
Noble spearmen!
At the double. Quick march.
Spearmen ready for orders! At the ready! As you command! Shock cavalry ready! Swords! Make charge! Noble spearmen!
Okay, who's still firing at will? Oh, the archers actually have a target, they're not just firing at whatever.
We'll kill them all! Hack-ya!
Let the Galatians chase through.
Royal cataphracts! For honor and glory! Noble spearmen!
Yep, here comes the javelins. That's gonna hurt, but it's not too bad. Okay, go ahead and line up here. The battle should be over by the time we even engage with them. And there we have it. I probably should have just been way more aggressive, but I didn't want to be sending my spears in to try and crack phalanx units from the front. I figured it would be better to just sit back and use my missiles. So yeah, I kind of sacrificed some swords, but they're sacrificial units anyway, they're just mercenaries, who cares? If we can ever get through this load screen. Man, I'm getting so impatient with Total War games lately. I just want it to be done loading. I don't want to wait. But if we can ever get through this load screen, go ahead and just take a quick look around, and then I think start wrapping up the episode. Yep, so my siege army still totally healthy. This army totally healthy except for these 2 units of swords. I don't need any of those buildings here, but I don't think looting it is a good idea. Let's go ahead and... I can't even convert their main building chain, I don't think, because I can only build rank 2 capital buildings. Let's go ahead and just raise it. Alright, well, things are going smoothly. We're starting to wrap up the war with Iran. They've got 1 army and 2 settlements remaining as far as I can tell. We will be able to cut that down quite rapidly here in the near future. So, as always, I hope you guys enjoyed. I look forward to seeing you in the beginning of next episode when we conquer the city of Susa. And we'll see you then.